I mean, one flashbang, but it's blinded.
He's behind them all. But...
Wait, SNAX is not killing them. SNAX is missing.
SNAX!
Oh, the headshot part of it. Yeah, you can see that like they have gone for it, and now because he's been able to just loot left
for a second though, because this MP9 is about to get a lot of mouse to feed. Shorts, that's a fourth. Nope, Twist takes it away.
Pulled by armor. ECSTATIC, well, they're not going to be still off the mark. They're going straight towards a bomb site. Plessin, first point of contact, will just take it and fall away.
ECSTATIC. They need to come out of the gate swinging, I feel like. Really shake off that previous map. And if he's been able to take ramp, and Queenix is going to go around the corner. And it's a pretty pacifist site take. There will be some returning fire, but apart from that, X-Finals are going to have to relent and wait for the reinforcement. What's going on the side of ECSTATIC? Multiple bomb plants coming through. Now he's going to get sprayed. The bomb does only barely go down, but that's dangerous. ECSTATIC playing with fire, and how much it's cost them does allow X-Finals to get back into the rotation as well. Hades tapping away, but now he's just swept to the side by Salazar. Last one left alive in a 1v3, and he'd have to have an ace in order to close this one out. Plessin closes that distance, and it will be ECSTATIC or X-Finals winning the pistol round. Strong by, only Manx out there with a Tech 9. Oh, Cabby caught out in the open, but now we catch somebody in return. SNAX, however, is still able to get that A1S and plop it into the head of Cabby. SNAX playing almost at the back, and another one in his favor. And this is why the A1S is still so strong. You can spray through without giving away your position, Hades. Right? I mean, the smoke dissipates, and yeah, he just goes down. A bit too ambitious.
Pushing all the way from the bomb site, and he might not even be needed. Okay, he will come in and swoop in and literally tickle those last two players, because the amount of
766. But then you expect over on the opposite end for ECSTATIC for everything to be all right. Hold that thought for a second though, because this MP9 is about to get a lot of mouths to feed. Shorts, that's a fourth. Nope, Twist takes it away.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Like, it isn't looking too great, is it? I think I was actually online that tournament against Mew. But yeah, no, you're completely correct there.
Oh yeah.
And ECSTATIC right now though, they are on their first gun round, and that nade I thought that was going to do a lot more damage. Plessin, the fact he gets one from a position where he was smoked, they were all shooting at him. He's even to get one with that FAMAS is not too bad. And these two M4s.
You have to look on from the perspective of another, and they're just set up with those nades ready to go. Do an insane amount of damage, and Cabby is still good for one, but Cabby gives up his position, and he's incredibly low. Yet against Salazar, last man left alive, does get the one, but Twist is able to immediately trade thereafter in the first buy round. In
them learning stuff, you know.
Yeah, smart. ECSTATIC. They're going to try and learn as well, but I think they're just getting taught right now. Yes, indeed. And the spanking arrives. To be fair, still two left alive at an A1S. Not entirely impossible, but still you don't favor them at all.
Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Kragan, he had a really good map on Kragan. He was actually one of the, I'd say, the one player on ECSTATIC that was like continuously doing really well. We'll give it a little bit of a one-way here, actually. But make sure you don't spam the railing there. A little one-way on top of this default box. In the meantime, the bomb is on Salazar's back. He's all the way deep ramp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, an interesting play there for Plessin. Just like spamming and then reloading pretty much in a very open position. Manx. Oh, Manx is opening up this bomb site by himself, but he can't do it all.
Oh, no.
He tried to do a little bit too much, and he actually may be the reason why they lose the round. If he had maybe tucked and waited for his teammate, would have worked. But Queenix, surprise attack. Bye-bye. They did not expect that. He's just following in his IGL's footsteps, and that's perfect. Twist now in a 1 versus 1 because he's denied the bomb. Molotov as well. Oh, baby, this round is continuously delivering. And he's going running. He's going for a marathon. He's put his Nikes on, and he's gone sprinting.
Going on there and starts looking around just a little bit. But for now, Queenix entirely focused and, yeah, free execution. And then immediately skedaddle, run out and try and get the back creep. Just gets the timing. And Manx, meanwhile, he's the player popping off on the side of ECSTATIC, gets the open.
Yeah, he's got all his kills right in these last 2 rounds. Or he's got majority of them anyway. Shox is being baited in perfectly. Hades can't get anything, but now Shox reveals himself a little bit too late because he does let his AWP die, but it doesn't really matter when everything is just going so well for them. Kragan and Cabby left alone now in a 2 versus 3. Plessin's holding for one of them. Ooh. going around CT here actually is a nice play because he will get checked, but Pleasant bamboozles himself by blindsiding him in that smoke. 2 versus 2, winnable.
Yeah, they do know the position, at least of Kragan and Cabby. Oh, now that starts being perilous for SNAX.
USP.
Kragan is so low. It's just one hit that he needs, and Kragan jumps around, but now the orb comes out, and it's another one shot. But Cabby, he's got one locked up as well, and puts it into the...
Wouldn't check, I think, that... I think you'd see him by accident. You'd be checking the headshot part of it. Yeah, you can see that, like, they have gone for it. And now, because he's been able to just move left, he has played that perfectly. There is no better... chef's kiss. Muy bien, Mr. Shotzi. SNAX, oh, you dirty, dirty boy. He is pushing all the way down. Look at the rotations now. They can focus towards mid and B. Twist. Yeah, bye. Just that's all the utility out as well. That was the utility man, as we were saying. And he will get 3 before he falls. Oh, sorry. He only gets 2 shocks, Mr. Yeah, Shocks gets 2. Shocks is 15 and 4. Very nice Emerald. And I think I'm not good at glove names, but yeah, very nice. Either way, regardless of this, X-Finest, they're looking to further their lead, and this is a very good start. Nice smoke deep there. It forces Kragan to push out in front of it. Basically just straight into their crosshairs. And yeah, this is
SNAX, what happened?
How are they winning?
I thought he was gonna pull out his knife to get the knife, and then he turned around and saw like, oh, SNAX is done for it. Still, SNAX managed to get the frag. Ridiculous. Absolute scenes.
Out of context poetry, yes, right there. Because you've just got Hades and SNAX just no respect. ECSTATIC, they're being put in the mud on that map pick. This is speed running. They're putting us back on time.
Yeah, this is crazy. ECSTATIC are getting flattened right now, but Cabby, he's not done just yet. Still 2 frags, and he goes a little bit deep. Does a ton of damage on Hades.
Actually do it because they were all on the other side of the box, but it will still do a little bit of tickle damage. And okay, maybe getting a little bit overextending there. He does just aggress a bit too far. Twist is already behind them. I mean, but Pleston might kill them all before he gets there. And yeah, no, Cabby's like, okay, I got one, and they're right behind me again. Right, okay, cool. Touch the game, it feels like, and now they're executing on, and look at the utility, look at this counter utility. Twist has even got a Molotov for when he rotates in, and Hades just goes, yeah, you know what, I want to push. That's a good first pick. And I feel like it's going to continue in this manner. Cabby, okay, that's a nice, okay, these are good entries. Cabby and Salazar, Pleston only going 1 for 1 as well. That Molotov going down a little bit too late. The flashbang is going to just blind Manx, and this looks like a round where it's like they might actually take this home.
Mean anything, Manx? Getting close with shots now, getting taken out by Salazar, and it's not a nice dinner date. Twist, is he going to go for this? Yeah, okay. Twist,
that would be... I don't know. I hope it is, because it'd be funny if it was. But you've only got 2 players on this bomb site. The pistols are perfect in this range, but Queenix actually with a high, he plays the first to fall. Oh, this could be falling in some sort of sense of problematic, and SNAX does get one of the low HP players and tags down one even further. Oh, this is bad for X-Finest. Look, everyone's here. And Hades, the aforementioned devil, is looking to find some more prey and put them further into the underground.
Shucks, that nade goes awry. Stopped by the electric box. Shucks now forced back, and that does a ton of damage. But immediately you smoke thereafter, and Hades will claim another victim. Salazar and Cabby, last players left alive, and they're going to boost around here yet again. There's nothing spotted. Shocks. Oh, you're playing with fire, but Shocks does get the frag off the back of it. Hades now ironed out by Cabby. There's still a 2v1 in place, and Cabby on 15 HP gets shot by Shocks, and it is enough. The flying devil comes through, and X-Finest get their 11th gap. But there's nobody in that gap, so Twist just going to play defensive. The rest of ECSTATIC are going to funnel through. Hades trying to keep it safe, but Queenix, he's got the entry. Hades trying to get more presence onto the site, but scopes out at the wrong time, and Kragan will be able to punish him for it. ECSTATIC, they will have won the round, and X-Finest. Salazar taken out of the picture, and now X-Finest, they're trying to take even more pressure now with 2, and that just leaves Cabby. Meanwhile, Shocks is converting as well from a different angle. A one-on-one to end it all. Cabby, he's yet again in a pivotal position, peeks out a few times, gets shot up even more, but now the 5-7 comes through, will be chased down, and X-Finest have got time to defuse as well.
Okay, and X-Finest have pushed 5 people towards B. Unlookable. Unlookable. 5 rotate. I've never seen a 5v5 pistol round like this where everyone's had to rotate over. I mean, one flashbang, but it's blinded.
He's behind them all.
Wait, SNAX is not killing them. SNAX is missing.
SNAX!
Oh, the blunder from X-Finest. They get 1 kill on that. ECSTATIC overpower them. They have no kit, but they just have the 4 versus 1. The Danes. I mean, Shox is a beast, but like this is surely too much for him. Yeah, Kragan gets that last kill. ECSTATIC.
Little 1-4 of them lined up, and they've at least got the opener, but immediately traded out by Twist.
Okay, we're starting to see a lot more blue in the feed, but for the Danish team this time. And speaking of aggression, you've got Queenix kind of dueling what Shox and Twist were like on the B-bomb site. Oh wow!
Was Shox shooting at Queenix or
bit of a fall from grace there, Shox? Unfortunate one. And Plesson, he's not going to expect a player behind him. He does obviously now because Max is shooting at him, but
not for Max at least.
Yeah, this is
no.
Oh no, surely not, right? This please. What? Okay, Kragan, respect your elders, because SNAX, he is here to play, baby. What a Okay, he even thinks Cabby. Sometimes life is just a little bit too unfair, is it, right there?
It's likely that they actually win the duel, but look at this Salazar. But Manx's position is an avidly checked one, and as soon as he peeks out, he's actually good for the one. Gets a headshot on SNAX, and at that point, I feel like you're happy with whatever you've gotten. Shox pepper the site with nades, but the MP9 around the corner entirely blind, and it doesn't matter what gun you have. At that point, it's just a frag, and Kragan, he doesn't even switch out. He's just using the momentum that he's got with the MP9 to aggress even further. And Hades, as soon as he jumps up, that's where Kragan peaks again, and ECSTATIC, they've just fired it back on this round. But sort of decision on Hades. Look at Mag, so aggressive, and he does limp up, Twist, and still goes down with the ship. Cabby sitting in the same exact position as he started the round in. Salazar, he comes to the reinforcement. Fair enough, but for X5 to be caught off guard by that, but they are not caught off guard by Cabby.
ECSTATIC are aggressing so much on ramp, and they're putting so much pressure and force, but the problem is they're doing it in a manner where they're going 1 by 1, and it seems quite precarious, and the perilous nature of it is really coming into show right now on site. But the bomb doesn't seem to be committing. SNAX taking some info, does dink Salazar, and you've got Shox trying to fake space. He spots out both the players. They're literally got a combination of 18 HP, but it's all down to Twist. Equally, 22 HP, because 1 bullet kills both players.
Twist will start spraying, but they are going to stick it now. Twist, he didn't get a single hit on either of the players, and they'll have time enough to defuse that.
Sure to go check him out. In the meantime, Cabby is in the smoke with X-Finest. Cabby has become a terrorist, and he's behind them.
Terrorizing the terrorist. That's a good thing. But Hades still trying to line them up, but with the Deagle, that doesn't really matter too much. Cabby,
How has he
meanwhile,
got out?
has found refuge.
How has he not taken any damage and come out? Shox is in CT. How is Shox in CT form?
Yeah.
What?
How does Kragan check that? And on the side of ECSTATIC, their economy, this will be a massive boost. Lose another player. Nope, they don't, and that's good for them because they are starting to build it up. ECSTATIC, you need to make the hold of your lifetime. Twist entries, and with a 2v5, this might just be a save, but they're still sticking it out for at least a second, trying to get through the smoke and get some frags that way. Now with that bomb going down, that's just it.
Just seeing where the AWP is. The AWP is on default right now. And the AWP is dead. They get caught when they're trading utility, and Hades, who, yes, hasn't quite had that same aura of invincibility that he did over on Dust 2, still will be now securing X-Finest at least match point. They get caught with their pants down, on fire, ants in your pants, name any phrase you want. ECSTATIC should get hunted here as well, to be honest. Yeah, all games aside, ECSTATIC have owned this round. All the way over on the B-bomb side, they've just kind of killed everyone by 1. And yeah, that is...
Needs to get some cleaner battles and going down the ladder. Salazar, as soon as there was one that offered himself up, Lesson ducks underneath, but Salazar responds appropriately, and it's still 2-on-2.
Okay, because Queenix is not far away, but he's being held for now. Twist. Oh, that's huge. Okay. I was going to say, what's the timing going to be like on that peak? Is Queenix going to be able to divert himself away? Because you see that SNAX is actually on that B bomb site, but he's so cautious of there being a player pushing B because like SNAX is like, oh, look, I'm on the B bomb site, but there's no one here. And yep, that's SNAX that ended off the big Polish man himself.